everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm here to do another one of these mini tutorials just to help you guys out since I've been getting a few questions about this. And today's video is gonna be on how you can make your own custom photos for you to hang up on your wall on your game, because it can be a really sweet touch for you to have a house and then have pictures of your Sims on the walls, and not pictures that you take in game but screenshots that you have taken in game. So I actually have your folder called Sims 4 photo album. Over here I keep all screenshots that I take with a family, and let's say I want to hang up a few of these screenshots on my Sims house. What you're gonna need is none other than the Sims 4 Studio. I made a ton of videos before in the past talking about this tool. It's really easy to use. I'm gonna leave the website where you can download it in description. You need to create an account to actually download it, but trust me, it's safe and it's also needed because the reason why you sign up is because when you enter on the software, you're gonna need to enter your creator name. So your creations are gonna have your name in them, which is kind of a cute touch. And for you to hang up pictures on your Sim walls, you can either download some CC, but what I'm gonna do is go with something that we already have in game. So I'm gonna go on standalone recolor and I'm gonna select objects. This is gonna load. And here it's gonna show up all the objects that you have in your game. I'm gonna try to find a cute selection of pictures that I can alter. Kind of like this one, but let me look better. Oh, I think I found my winning photo. So I'm gonna go with this one that came with Dine Out. I hope it is the right one. Yep, Dine Out, and it is this one. So I'm gonna click next, and I'm gonna give this creation whatever name I want. I'm gonna give mine Ferris Wall, and I'm gonna save. And now this is gonna load again, and what you're gonna have is your collection of photos over here. You have two little different things that you can go with. I might actually go, I'm gonna remove this first one, so just click on remove swatch so that you only have one swatch. That's all you need for this, except if you want to have different sets of photos, but I only want one. I think we have enough frames over here for me to frame everything that I want. And I'm gonna rename this to whatever you want. So Ferris, memories, description, whatever you want. A price, you can make this extremely cheap if you want, like me. 1 simoleon. Texture, this is what you're looking for. What you want to do is go to export, and you're gonna export this to a place that you know where it is. For me, it's gonna be my desktop, so I'm gonna give this a random name, photos base, save, and this is gonna show up on my desktop, so it should be over here. Now, you're gonna want to go ahead and open up your preferred image editing software. I'm gonna use Photoshop, but if you don't have Photoshop, you can use Paint.net. It's pretty much the same thing, except that Paint.net is actually free software. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description, as well as a tutorial that I found some time ago that I think it's really good. But what you pretty much want is a software that allows you to work with the image in different layers, because that's gonna be important and essential. So Paint doesn't work for this type of job. Paint.net, that one does. So after Photoshop is open, you can go ahead and just bring over this file, drag it, and open it over here. You got some images already saved? Nope. And this is what we have. You can zoom in by pressing Alt and using the mouse wheel button, and you can zoom out just the same way. I made a video talking about how I use Photoshop. If you guys are interested in that, I can also link that in description. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the rectangular selection tool, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go try to select where the pictures are and what I want to replace, pretty much. So going by the pixels, you need to see exactly where the frame ends and where the picture starts. And after you're done doing that, just press delete. And you're gonna have a blank canvas for you to replace and put one of your pictures in. I'm gonna do the same for the rest of the images. Also, when you pick up something from Sims 4 Studio, make sure that you actually have that in your game, because if I was using this and I didn't have dine out, then this wouldn't work in my game. So when you pick up something from Sims 4 Studio, make sure that you have it in your game, or else it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So if you don't like any of the frames that the Sims 4 Studio provides you, or the frames that you have in your game, what you can do is use custom content. So you can download a frame that you like, and for you to put custom content on Sims 4 Studio, what you need to do is go to your documents folder, and there's gonna be a folder here called Sims 4 Studio, and there's gonna be a folder called mods, and you move your mods onto here, and it's gonna show up on Sims 4 Studio for you to choose and to edit, just like all the items that you have in your game that show up in there. One thing that you can kind of tell by these images is that they don't have a lot of quality. And that's something that I struggle a lot when making my own photos to put them on the wall. Like, these photos are all pixelated, and it's kind of hard to avoid that. I tried using a little cheat sheet before. And now I'm not saying that other word. I'm actually... Do I need to put on subtitles? I tried to enlarge this image so that I didn't have to resize the pictures into smaller ones. Therefore, the pictures wouldn't lose a lot of quality. But in game, when I zoom out, the pictures get all blurry and it's kind of weird. So I would just recommend you for you to not touch on the resolution of the image and just go with what you have here. Do not go on to complicated things, it's not gonna work out. And now I'm gonna look into what I want to put on these frames. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 photos. Let me go choose. Okay, so I think I have all the photos here. And now what I'm gonna do is, using the same selection tool, I'm gonna drag over the image, do Ctrl C, go over to the photos base and do Ctrl V, and I'm gonna move the layer down to the bottom, and I'm gonna do Ctrl T to transform the image and resize it to the size that I would need it to be. So this image, as you can see, it's gonna lose a ton of quality, and that's what I'm talking about. It's pretty bad, but this photo is hilarious. I really want it. It's so funny. I don't know how big I want it to be, or maybe like this. This is funny. So as you can see, it lost quite a lot of quality, but there's nothing you can do. From all of my time messing around with this, there's no way that I figured out a way of you to actually do this successfully without looking bad when you go into the game. So just do it like this, okay? Just do it the simple way. Simple, easy way. Next photo. Just do the exact same thing. Move it over, Ctrl V, Ctrl T, resize it. For you to keep the same size, you can press the Shift key while you are dragging this thing, and that way the image won't get all distorted. So let me see where I'm gonna put this one. Maybe I'll put it over here. Sure. Yeah. Next photo. Ah, little crybaby. Done. Well, that's gonna be the most pixelated photo ever. Well, what can you do? Moving along. Ooh, a belly bump. If while you are resizing and you see that the picture is taking over a few of the others down here, what you can do is select where the picture is coming onto the other frames and just delete. And there you have it. Pretty easy. All done. So once you are done putting all the photos into the frames, what you can do is actually edit them if you want. You can make this one invisible, and you can go ahead and merge visible, and so they are all in one layer. Then you can do this and click on hue and saturation, and you can mess around with the saturation of the images. You can give them your own little touch. You can also apply some effects on them if you do wish to do it. And once you are done, what you need to do is go to File and Save, and save it as PNG, and there you have it. Now, on the Sims 4 Studio, what you need to do is, instead of clicking export, click on import and select the image that you just edited. And there you have it. You have the selection of pictures all over here, and they are looking fabulous. And right after you're done, all you need to do is click on save, and it has been saved. And now you can close it, and you can go onto your Sims 4 game folder in your documents, Electronic Arts Sims 4 mods, and go onto whatever folder you want to put your mods in, and just pick up the Fairies wall, move it over, and it's gonna show up in your game. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section and I'll take a look at them. If you guys have any tips on how to resize the images without losing that much quality, that would actually help me a lot. But until the next video, goodbye everybody.